Hey guys, so I just updated the Pixeldex to version 2.0 and I want to make a video on it showing off the new features and how to install or update it. Um, well, first I want to apologize. I'm at my grandparents' house right now and I couldn't bring my PC with me. So, yeah. Anyways, so I've made an installation and an updating wizard. So if this is your first time to use a Pixeldex, if this is going to be the first time to install it, you want to use this installation that I have here. Okay. If you're just going to update it, use the update wizard. There are two different things, so make sure you get the right one there. So let's get started here. All right. Open up the installation wizard. All right. Describing what it is. It's made by me, Genesis Gaming, or Jimmy. Agree with my conditions, saying he won't distribute any altered version of it without my permission. I just don't want anything harmful or anything broken to get out there, and the Pixel Decks get a bad name for it. And this, by default, it will go to your .minecraft folder and create a Pixel Decks folder there, or you can browse and choose another directory. So we're going to go and put it there. It's going to ask you if you want to create that. Say yes, and click Start. So yeah, this wizard actually does the whole installation for you. The old installation was really bad. You had to do it manually. There was a lot of room for error there. So this way, there is no way you can possibly mess up this installation. It does it all for you. And we're going to finish it. We're not going to launch it yet. We'll click Next and Exit. Okay, and for some reason, it names it pixeldex.ico. I've tried to fix it to where it doesn't name it icon, but just rename it and Pixeldex there. All right, and we'll go to the .minecraft folder. There it is. And well, my grandparents don't own Minecraft, so I made a .minecraft folder just for example purposes, so it'll work the same way. And then there's your Pixeldex folder. It installed everything for you. You had to do nothing. All right. So after you do that, you don't need the installation anymore. Now we're going to do a side by side comparison real quick. The old version here looked like this. And one thing that's really bad was this menu system was just a huge hassle. It took so long to find something, and it all just looked really clunky. It was just too much. So here's the new one. All right, it's a lot more slick, a lot more clean, and if you notice up here, so now I added a toolbox, and this is where your effectiveness chart, your MyPixelmon, your natures, and your items have all gone to. Okay. Um, so actually, let's start with the menu down here. Down here is your control panel. Okay. And no more going through three menus to search something. All right, it's instant. Whatever you pick, it instantly happens here. Now notice that these do take precedence over each other. So even though it says Forest Hills, if I go to grass, it's going to display grass and not Forest Hills. Same thing here. Ice Plains, it'll show Ice Plains, not grass. So keep that in mind. This one is a name and a keyword search. So you can type char and everything with char and the name comes up there. You can do the same thing, like if you type nid, same thing there. And you have your search. Uh, you can hit enter or you can hit search there. And reset will just reset your whole view, reset the search boxes. Okay. Your advanced view is now down here. And notice nothing will show up right here until you click on something. Then everything shows up. And if the Pixelmon has a moves list, the moves list button will show up. If the Pixelmon doesn't have a move list, like I know Golem doesn't, all right, it'll disappear. So no more clicking on it and hoping it shows up. Yeah, your advanced views down here still does the same thing, toggles back and forth. Okay, now you're probably seeing these two things right here. All right, well, let's talk about the config. With Pixeldex 2.0 comes the config file. All right, so far I only have two things in there right now. I haven't seen much use for anything else. If you have any ideas, let me know. But basically, notice how the buttons are just words right now. I was really stuck between doing words or having boxes kind of like this around the words. So I give that option to you. If you want to show the frames to true, just click, all right, true, click finish, and reload config, and there's all your boxes, okay? And those boxes will also show up for moves list. That box will be there. Well, let's say you don't want the boxes. Go back to Edit Config, go to False, Finish, and Reload. Boxes are gone. All right. Very simple, but very useful. So you can actually configure how your Pixeldex looks to you. And the config file will stay, it will last, so even if you set it to false right here, you X out of the whole thing, you come back in, it'll still be false, you don't have to reset it every time. Now this is a cool little feature I added. My grandparents don't have Minecraft, but it's very simple to find. Okay, basically I made a display Pixelmon button down here. I made a feature to where the Pixeldex can instantly load up Minecraft and launch it. To do this, you would have to find the path to the Minecraft.exe. I'm going to try to explain this without doing an example, but if it's confusing, I may make a new video. Um, just go to your search bar down here, type in Minecraft. It will come up, all right? And all you do is right click on that and say Open Folder Location. And then you'll open the folder and there'll be Minecraft. So you'll click on Open Folder Location. It'll bring you straight there. And then all you do is click up here, all right? So that whole address is highlighted. You want to copy that and then paste it here. So you paste that there. It would be like this, like that. And you do Minecraft.exe. Okay. Of course, it isn't going to work for me, but that's how you would do it. All right. Unless your Minecraft is in if it's not in a default location, then I'm sure you know how to get there. But anyways, set that path that way, click finish, and of course if they had Pixelmon, or if they actually had Minecraft and you click play Pixelmon, it'll actually launch Minecraft for you. Okay, so basically the features on this page are the same. I added a follow or join me where you can pretty much all the social networking sites, even my server right there. Click any of those, it'll bring you straight to the web page. You can subscribe, like, tweet, whatever you want to do. So yeah, let's go on to the My Pixelmon, which you will now find in the right there in the toolbox. This is where all the handy things are. All right, go on to My Pixelmon there. Now this has also changed. Uh, so I've updated this, the looks of it, of course, and then with this update, I've included a profile, all pokes, which this is default. You cannot delete it. And this has every single Pixelmon. Just in case you want to take this and start experimenting with different parties, see if you like it, then go catch those Pixelmon or whatever you want to do. I thought this could be kind of handy. It has all 215. So notice nothing's showing up here. No buttons, no picture, no name or anything, right? Well, none of that shows up until you click on something. So now it shows you the picture, the name, and you can add or remove. So it's, you notice no buttons are showing up here, no buttons are showing up here, like the old versions. So let's go on and add this to the party. Now, notice that goes away, and now these buttons show up. So everything's more dynamic. It's not all clunky, not all there, one big mess at the same time. All right, it's more dynamic. It looks cleaner. It's more slick. It still analyzes the same. So if you're new to the Pixeldex, uh, this analyzes your party as a whole. Okay, so the higher the number beside the type, the bigger of a weakness or the bigger of a strength it is. And this is really useful. You can use it for planning out your parties of Pixelmon. So let's go on and add some here. Is that 4, 5, and 6? All right, so notice I have a full party now. Well, it analyzes. So my party as a whole is more weak against ground than it is grass, and more strong against grass than it is dark. So you can use this and completely see where your party's strong and weak points are, and use this to your advantage. Um, Load parties of the people you're about to battle, and see their weaknesses and exploit that. So yeah, you can do that, and I mean you can click on one of these, remove them, and add a different one. So you can completely mess around with this and just see what you like, see how your party is, and all that kind of stuff. So now notice we don't have any favorites. You can have up to 5 favorites, and these are parties. So you make your party here, and let's save that. All right. Now, once you reload this favorite, you'll get these options here. You can either reset the favorite or load the party into here. So let's say I reset this view like this. I can load this party, and it automatically reanalyzes everything. And yeah, so let's notice we can save multiple parties. This, and let's remove that one and save that. Go here, we'll load this one, and see it instantly it keeps all your parties there, and it instantly reanalyzes everything. So I mean, this has so much potential. Try and use it to its full potential. I mean, it can do so much. So let's see here. Let's reset this view, and you can actually reset your favorites here. So favorite one doesn't exist anymore. Favorite two doesn't exist anymore. We'll reset favorite three. All right. So that's that feature. Notice this will count how many Pixelmon you have and the progress you have out of the total number of Pixelmon, which this profile has everything, so it's 100% complete. Um, it does not count duplicates, so keep that in mind if you're new to this. Um, so you can manually add Pixelmon here. Let's say you trade something, you buy something, you evolve it into something, you can manually add them here. And you can either double click or select and click add. Let's select Charizard, click add, and you keep doing this. So let's double click Caterpie, double click that, and whenever you're done, just click finish here. And notice these will get added down here. All right. So let's say you trade something away, you sell it, or it evolves into something else. So let's say we get rid of this Caterpie. You select it and click remove Pixelmon, and it will actually remove it from your profile there. So let's go and remove these and keep this a complete profile. And that one, yes. All right. And notice that I mean, you won't have a problem with this, but the numbers down here, it did go down. It's because I set the max number to 215, which is currently the max amount of Pixelmon. So you won't have this problem here, but notice it did appear. Um, so I will be addressing that in the release. Um, Now, you can make a new profile here. And this is, so let's say you want to make let's say you're a YouTuber, you want to make a server series profile. You would select all the Pixelmon that you own. Now this is in your party and the Pixelmon in your PC. It doesn't matter whichever ones you own. You can either double click or select and click add. You can do a name search here. So Zard, search, there's Charizard, we'll add him. Whenever you're done doing this, you click reset, go back to your view there, click finish. And then we have our profile there. And you can do the same thing here. All right. So no big deal there. Um, let's say you want to get rid of a profile. A profile has to be loaded first, and once it is, you can click delete profile. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes, and it's gone. Along with the favorites. Favorites wiped out as well. And every window that opens up here will have a help. These helps, they're very useful to explaining everything that I've already told you right now. So consult this if you get lost or confused. So that's that entire menu. Oh, one thing I show you is in the config, let's say show button frames true, reload, there's our frames. Now this also goes all the way through to the other windows. So let's load this. All right, the button frames do appear. Let's see, just approve it. All right, so the button frames do appear, and yeah. So now we can go to toolbox here, and notice you have your effectiveness chart, just like the old one. Um, it just made it all more organized, basically. You have your natures, you have your Pixelmon items. Now these are not not all the items, but most of them. It has pictures along with brief descriptions about what they do. Whenever you're good with that, just close it out. And the Play Pixelmon will do the same thing that this button does down here. It'll load Minecraft for you. And then video tutorials and updates. And this will bring you to my Pixeldex playlist on my YouTube channel. And it'll be where I post all of the update videos, all of the tutorial videos, anything like that. So you just click on that, it'll bring you straight to the page. Yeah, and there's my playlist as of right now. And that's what these will do as well. So let's see, that I think that's about it. Oh yes, of course, in every video I'll give credit where it's due. The name the name Pixeldex goes to Craft Battle Duty Little Lizard Gaming. I was watching on one of their episodes, and it just fit the program perfectly. All of the pictures, the information, the moves list, they all come from the Pixelmon Wiki and the Pixelmon Mod Wiki. They were great sources of information. And those guys work hard on that website, so kudos to them. And third, show your support and appreciation to Mr. M and the rest of the Pixelmon development team, the programmers, the modelers, all of them. They work so hard on this in their free time. They do it so we can enjoy it. So show them your appreciation and that yeah. I mean, they work so hard on this, and the quality that they've been able to get in this is incredible. And last but not least, my server. You can click this button or go to the follow me and click on the Poke Revolution server. It'll take you straight to my server page. We're currently looking for builders. Please be a little bit experienced, but we're very inspired by Craft Battle Duty, Little Lizard Gaming, RPM X13. So that's the kind of quality we have and are looking for in our server. So if you'd like to contribute, definitely head over there, apply, and I'll definitely get back to you. I really appreciate it. So this is the update. I hope y'all like it. I hope you notice a difference because I sure do. I mean, it looks so much better. And I think all this works down here. It's just better all around. So thanks for your time. Thanks for checking this out. Um, Head on over to YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, all that. Subscribe, give me likes on these videos. I mean, it may seem like it doesn't, but it really does help out a lot, guys. So thanks so much for watching this, and I'll see y'all later.